Professor Kim here to teach you how to play Pictures, which is a game that requires players to reimagine a picture they see using really unique items. Make sure to shuffle all of the cards and place them into a 4x4 grid as you see here, numbering 1 to 4 across the top and then A to D along the side. Put all of those coordinate tokens into the black cloth bag and shake it up real good. Then players will arbitrarily select one of the 5 sets of objects: a picture frame with cubes, sticks and stones, shoestrings, blocks, and a deck of cards picturing other images. Then every player will take one scoring sheet and list the names of everyone else that's playing with them at the top. There are 5 rounds in the game, each round consisting of these particular steps. The first is that every player will reach into the black cloth bag and pull out a coordinate. Make sure to keep that secret. The coordinates identify a photo in the 4x4 grid that everybody can see. The next step is to simultaneously depict the photo in your coordinates using the objects that you have for that round. If you're the player with the frame and colored cubes, you must put 9 cubes inside the frame to be complete. As well, if you're the player with the cards with the icons on it, you're only allowed to select 2 to 5 of those cards to depict your image. For the other players using the blocks, the shoestrings, and the sticks and stones, you are not required to use every single piece of your material. To indicate the bottom of an image, players receive one of these tokens, and they simply place it at the bottom so you can orient your fellow guessers to get your clue. The next step is to walk around and look at your fellow players' pictures. Can you guess what they've depicted? Secretly, on your scoring sheet, mark down the coordinates of the picture you think every other player is depicting. Don't take too long on this. It's okay to guess. Sometimes it's really hard. Before a player reveals the coordinates for their picture, make sure you have everyone say what they think the answer is and why. Ultimately, every player who correctly guesses another player's picture gets 1 point. And the players whose photos were correctly guessed receive 1 point for each correct guess by other players. Just keep a tally of hash marks in the scoring for each round, which you'll total up at the end of 5 rounds. That's the end of a round. To prepare for the next round, just pass all of the materials that you used that round to the player to your left, and then take the objects the player to your right is passing you. Once everyone has played with each set of materials, which is 5 rounds, the game ends. For example, if I drew these coordinates, I might use these materials to depict my picture this way. Pictures is a think outside the box creative exercise. Players have to really rack their brains to not only create an identifiable image for their opponents to guess, but then they must walk around the table and guess what their opponents created with their unique items. This game is all about effective communication, and you have to do so in a pretty unique fashion. While these materials might be challenging, overcome that challenge and stretch your brain a little with Pictures.